Welcome back, friends. If you're returning, we appreciate your support. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and help us reach our goal of 100 likes to push the algorithm and reach more like-minded souls. In today's video, we're diving deep into timeless wisdom from the Stoics, 7 life-changing steps to understand the difference between virtues and values, practice mindfulness, and master the art of living in the present. So, if you're ready to unlock the secrets of self-mastery, let's get started. Step 1. Understand the difference between virtues and values. First, we need to grasp the key difference between virtues and values. In Stoicism, virtues are unchangeable moral qualities, such as wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control. They are universal and not subject to external influence. Values, on the other hand, are personal preferences or priorities like wealth, success, or fame, which can change based on circumstances. The Stoics teach that virtues lead to a fulfilled and meaningful life because they rely on internal control, on our thoughts, behaviors, and reactions, whereas values are often dictated by the external world. Here's some advice. Focus on developing your virtues because they will stand firm when life's challenges arise, whereas values can crumble when external circumstances shift. Step 2. Learn the core principles of Stoicism. Now that we understand the distinction between virtues and values, let's dive into the core principles of Stoicism, which revolve around 4 primary virtues. 1. Wisdom. This virtue helps us make sound decisions by guiding us to think rationally and carefully in every situation. Wisdom isn't just knowledge. It's about applying that knowledge to lead a virtuous life. The Stoics believed wisdom is the root of all virtues because it empowers us to know what is good, what is bad, and what is indifferent. When faced with difficult choices, pause and ask yourself, what would a wise person do? Allow wisdom to guide you, not emotions or impulse. 2. Courage. Courage enables us to face fear, pain, and challenges with resilience. It's not about being fearless, but choosing to act despite fear. The Stoics saw courage as essential for personal growth because adversity is inevitable. Without courage, we shrink from the very things that help us grow. In moments of fear or doubt, remind yourself that courage isn't the absence of fear, but the decision to move forward despite it. Each time you confront a challenge with bravery, you build a stronger, more resilient character. 3. Justice. Justice is the virtue that reminds us of our responsibility to others. It calls for fairness, kindness, and integrity in our dealings with others. The Stoics believe that life is not just about individual gain, but about contributing to society and acting for the common good. Make fairness and empathy central to your interactions. Whether in personal relationships or in the broader community, practice justice by being compassionate, honest, and fair in all you do. 4. Temperance. This virtue involves self-control and moderation. It's about finding balance in all things, avoiding excess, and exercising restraint when needed. Whether it's in emotions, habits, or desires, temperance ensures that we live a life of balance. Practice temperance by not giving in to every desire or impulse. Whether it's indulging in food, material possessions, or even emotions, temperance helps you stay grounded and centered. Understanding and embodying these 4 virtues is essential for living a life of purpose and integrity. The Stoics didn't just admire these virtues, they practiced them daily, and we can too. Remember, living virtuously is a conscious decision we must make each day. Step 3. Practice mindfulness and living in the present. One of the most powerful teachings of Stoicism is to live in the present moment. As Marcus Aurelius said, confine yourself to the present. The past is gone and the future is unknown. Only the present truly exists, and it's in this moment that you have the power to make decisions and take action. A piece of advice here. Practice mindfulness by regularly bringing your attention to what's happening now. Whenever you feel overwhelmed by thoughts of the future or regrets about the past, remind yourself to focus on the present. This will help reduce anxiety and allow you to make the most of every moment. Step 4. Pursue self-mastery. Self-mastery is the Stoic path to freedom. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Self-mastery is about controlling your reactions, emotions, and behaviors, rather than allowing external events or people to control you. Here's the advice. Start by observing your habits and responses. Do you react with anger when things don't go your way? Do you give in to impulses that harm your long-term goals? When you choose patience over frustration or discipline over laziness, you are taking a step toward mastering yourself. Remember, the path to self-mastery is built one decision at a time. Step 5. Reflect on death to appreciate life. The Stoics often reflected on death to fully appreciate life. This concept, called Memento Mori, means remember that you will die. While this may seem somber, it's actually a powerful reminder to live with purpose and urgency. Here's the advice. Instead of fearing death, use the knowledge of its inevitability to enrich your life. Reflecting on the fact that life is fleeting helps you focus on what truly matters. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing meaningful goals, or living virtuously. When you embrace the fragility of life, you stop wasting time on trivial things and start living more fully. Step 6. Help others and contribute to the common good. Stoicism isn't just about improving yourself, it's also about contributing to the greater good. Marcus Aurelius said, "What is not good for the beehive cannot be good for the bee." We are all connected, and our individual actions have a ripple effect on society. Here's the advice. Make a habit of helping others, whether through small acts of kindness, offering support, or standing up for what's right. When we contribute to the well-being of others, we not only make the world a better place, but we also strengthen our own character. A life lived in service to others is a life of purpose. Step 7. Focus on what you can control. Finally, one of the most empowering teachings of Stoicism. Focus on what you can control. As Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us, and some things are not." Most of our frustrations and anxieties come from trying to control things outside our control, like other people's opinions, the outcome of events, or the past. Here's the advice. Concentrate on what you can control, your own thoughts, actions, and responses. By letting go of everything else, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and disappointment. Understand that external events are beyond your control, but how you respond to them is entirely within your power. These 7 Stoic steps are a guide to a life filled with purpose, peace, and fulfillment. When we prioritize virtues over fleeting values, pursue self-mastery, and focus on what we can control, we build a life rooted in strength and wisdom. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful, subscribe for more wisdom and motivation, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What step resonated with you the most? Let's start a discussion. Remember, the journey to self-mastery and inner peace isn't a sprint, it's a lifelong practice. Stay patient, stay present, and above all, stay virtuous.